legs today. It's going to be really experimental today, for sure. So I'll just get straight into what I was going to say, but mainly for my squats and SLDLs, which is RDLs. I'll expand on that later. I'm going to experiment with elevating my heels because let me just show you. The function of the quads on a squat is to do this. See that? That's called knee flexion. When you have your heels elevated, there's more knee flexion, which is, without getting too much into, just better for muscle growth and strength, really. Better for your quads. So, elevating my heels will tank my strength for sure. I won't be able to squat 50 with my heels elevated, but in the long run, it's better for my legs, strength wise, looks wise, and health wise, and aligns better with my goals. For my SLDLs, which is a better version of RDLs, really, because on RDLs you allow your knees to bend, and when you do that, there is more glute activation, whereas in an SLDL your knees are locked, so it's complete hamstring, just in the compound, but you won't be doing something by yourself to emphasize your glutes over your hamstrings just to get a few more reps. Well, on that, on both squats and SLDLs, really, depth is king. The more depth you have, the better it is. So elevating your toes on a SLDL will for sure improve how much hamstring stretch you get, which again, without going too much into the details of it, is just better for muscle growth, really. Other than that, it's the same as usual, although there will be no leg extensions because the machine is just completely dead right now. I'll make up some alternative for it as we go. I'll start warming up and get some squats. First set with 35 kilos, I usually do 50, but as I said, with the heel elevated squats, I'm not sure if I can do 50. Just form what matter today. I thought I would find a replacement for leg extension, but I just couldn't make anything up or find anything. So really it was just compounds today. 3 exercises, 2, 4, 5 sets in total. It's a good lift, honestly. Like, it was a good. Let me go over this for a second because I did this today. All of my exercises, I dropped the weight, and I'm glad I did, because those squats today, I thought my squats were good before that, and they were good, like I had good form and everything, but just elevating your heels that little bit made so much difference. Same with the SLDLs. The elevating your toes, that extra bit of depth is so useful. And honestly, I don't think I can ever go back to not doing it because it's just that good. Now, on the second set of the squats, I did end up getting a spotter because I wanted to go to failure on squats for once, and safe to say, I feel like I did. I'll probably look at the recording and think I could have gone 2-3 reps more, but that's natural. Other than that, the whole lift was good. Of course, I wish I had the leg extensions with isolation for the quads. That isolation for the quads really matters, and that's an integral part of your workout. And I'm really sad I missed it, but nothing you can do about it really. Which is, I want to come to my big takeaway. Ego lifting was my problem really. Now I could squat 50 kilos, but doesn't mean I should squat 50 kilos. Those 50 kilos, even though I was feeling my quads, were not as good as the 30 kilos I did today. Even though I went down 20 kilos in load, the squats today felt better than any 50 kilo squat I ever did. So I think this is going to be a systematic approach now. So for tomorrow's chest, back and shoulders, and for Saturday's arms, I'm really going to drop the weight and just see what I'm missing out on in terms of form, especially for back and chest, because I feel like my form's really been messing up my gains that I could have had. But yeah, that's it for today.